Hi everyone, Sam Rethmeyer here with the Wednesday Night Wine Club. This is the red wine video for April 2021. Let's get into it. All right, really excited about this wine. Château de Sales 2014 Pomerol. Crazy fact about this wine, this chateau has been in the same family since the 1600s. They hand harvest everything, so no animal bits in your wine. And their vineyard practices are environmentally friendly. So rather than spraying pesticides, using essentially nature to combat nature, which is pretty rare in Bordeaux. So let's talk about Pomerol. Pomerol, you'll see on the map, is located in what's called the right bank of Bordeaux. Very small appellation. And the predominant grape variety there is Merlot. Some of you might be thinking, whoa, 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 whoa. That's, ew, Merlot. I don't want to drink Merlot. Why is that? Well, more often than not, even if you haven't seen the movie, it can be traced back to a movie called Sideways. And in Sideways, the character Miles most famously says at one point during the film, "I'm not drinking any fucking Merlot," and gets really agitated about it. And we just kind of took that as a sign that, yeah, Merlot's gross and why would you drink it? But the funny thing is that at the end of that movie, if you've seen it, if not, he has this one wine that he doesn't know when he's going to drink it because it's such an amazing, important wine in his life that he's stressed about it, which is, to me, silly because that's not what wine's supposed to be about. But I digress. The end of the movie, he finally finds the right time to do it, and he's just going to rip the Band-Aid off. He's going to open the wine and drink it. He's in a hamburger joint. He's drinking the wine out of a soda cup, so very unglamorous, and he's just having this ethereal moment. Well, that wine is from a producer in Pomerol called Cheval Blanc, one of the most famous Bordeaux's ever made, one of the most expensive as well, but it's Merlot dominate. It is one of the most profound wines, but yeah, Merlot. So the movie doesn't really explain very well why he would say that, but it did a radical disservice to the grape because these are some of the most profound wines you'll ever have. So if you're still skeptical, let's talk about Merlot. Merlot is all about elegance. On the nose, you typically will find notes of black cherry, truffle, even violet. And on the palate, super velvety. These wines are one of the most pleasurable wines to drink in all of Bordeaux. So we've talked about Merlot in generalities, but what about this wine in particular? Well, let's smell. I get violet, red cherries, and a little bit of earthiness that truffle comes through. I mean, this is a classic example of what Merlot has the ability to taste like. There's always poor representations made of every grape variety all over the world. And so you might have had some bad Merlot, which is really unfortunate, but when you get a great Merlot, it's hard to forget these wines. All right, let's taste. I love Merlot. You get the dark cherry, you get the truffle, you get the violet, and you get that velvet. This is like putting on a robe at a really nice hotel. It just engulfs you and hugs you. This wine is that feeling in liquid form. And look, these wines pair really well with a lot of food. Anything grilled, red meat, steak, lamb. You could do roasted pork, pork chops, roasted chicken with a red wine sauce. Any dish that has morel mushrooms, this works really well. And you want to make sure that you open this, give it a little bit of time to breathe, maybe 30 minutes before you're going to drink it. And this even will benefit from about 15 to 20 minutes in your refrigerator before drinking it. We tend to drink our wines too warm, our red wines too warm rather, and it can really offset the flavors, but with a little bit of a chill, this thing goes next level. I really hope you enjoyed this wine and that in the future you'll drink a lot of fucking Merlot. Oh, and if you really like this wine, check out the reds from Saint-Emilion. They are Merlot dominant, but you'll see varying degrees of Cab Franc. They are spicy, lively, great summertime reds. Cheers.